Hello, and we are live. We are on the air. Crystal Lake Fridays. Everybody is already in the house. Jason Lansbury is here at the top. Mr. Matthews OG as well as Mr. I. We are ready to go. I've got my microphone on. The stream seems to be doing okay on my end. So hopefully it's the same over there. I don't see any circles yet. Exactly, Mr. I. Hopefully no stream issues. Hope you're all doing well. Ready to go with some Crystal Lake Fridays. And as always, we are in the load screen waiting for it to load up. So, Inti, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in as always. Ready for some Crystal Lake Fridays, some more. Some more as always. All right, let's get Chad off because it's way too early in the night to be rocking Chad. Start off with my go-to, Deborah. OG says that's where Mr. I is from, Crystal Lake. I should have known. And Mr. I says, sounds great on my new Bluetooth headphones. Nice, man, nice. It's always a good purchase. I was looking at some new electronics today. I got an unexpected return. It's tax season. Everybody's been doing taxes up here as well. We have a similar tax season in Canada. I had done mine, but there was also this thing that came out this year for anyone who hadn't collected a previous year, and I had one from a couple of years ago. I guess that I didn't get, or they didn't send me, so it wasn't very much, but it's enough to invest in a couple games. So I was looking at stuff like that, maybe a new headset for the stream. I've already got a decent microphone. Who knows? But hey, as soon as we're ready to go, we're gonna get into it. Inti says, I dug your Silver Surfer video, never played or seen that game other than the AVGN video. Looks a lot better than its reputation. Yes, Inti, you're right. And that's what M's going for, really. I don't want to talk too much because it's his thing, but I dig the fact that he's trying to dispel a lot of what AVGN, not what he's done, just in terms of the reputation people have given games based on the videos being so popular. I think that put it best. Mr. I said I had the best buffalo wings ever today with some sweet potato fries. Nice. Sweet potato fries are the best. I was going to get some myself, but they're hard to get right now. In my area, I could go out of the way, but I have my usual haunts, and that one place isn't making them right now. And I guess I could just make them myself, but you know, they're much better if you get them pre-made, especially on a weekend, a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. They're much better. Mr. S says I saw gameplay for the Xbox Series X. I can't say was impressed. I haven't seen too much. I'd heard a bit about gameplay that was released for The Last of Us 2, not just the leaks that happened the other week. All right. It's time. Sorry, my headset is a little snug down below. Now we're ready to go. I forgot to turn my headphones down. That's one thing I forgot to do. Let's see if I can just do that. Sorry, guys, for that on the stream.
Did anyone else
All right.
I'm looking real nice.
Yeah, I've said it before. There needs to be a mute all function. JV says I was just on the game before you were live. Nice, man. I don't play it anywhere near as much as I used to, but we get so much in on Friday nights. It's condensed. I used to play it every day of the week as well. Mr. I says, let's go. Exactly. Deborah's walking around with a big 2x4. She speaks with a soft voice and carries a big stick. First aid spray. That's not really going to help here. Oh. Phone box outside. No, I don't think we really want to hear those people talking. I've got the lone wolf buff on, so I don't really need other players to keep my fear down, that is. If the fear is going to go up, it's going to go up. I think I'm going to change weapons, though, to the flare gun away from the 2x4. Deborah doesn't really have the strength in the game to be able to use it properly. OG had shrimp and tater tots. Nice! I missed that, OG. I just saw... I'm asking what type. So... Air fried shrimp. You can put anything in an air fryer really now, man. And JEV says, let's hope you don't you do not die so fast. Agreed. Agreed. Hopefully we have a better week. But I will take the baseball bat. I think he's up there a little bit. Already cleared out. Oh, come on. Who puts a bear trap in the middle of the floor? It's not even by the door. I think I have a first aid spray that I have to waste. And he said Super C was the one I had the most experience with, played it more than the OG Contra. Not sure which one is more challenging. Says, how does it compare to grease fried? And OG says, just as tasty, no grease, less calories. That's what I was saying. Air frying is amazing, really, man. If you think about it. You just spray a little bit of like light oil on top of the stuff you put in an air fryer. Turns out great. My sister has like a really, really fancy air fryer. I've got one, but it's not like a Ninja or one of the top of the... But they do good work. And I like food. We're all clear on that here. Our enjoyment of food. We talk about it every week, so... GV says he had fish, macaroni, and tater tots for me, and someone just said my name is Jeff. Oh, okay. Well, good to meet you, Jeff. My name's Peter. Even though we've talked on the stream before, that's my real name. When I started the channel, and even when I did my videos, up to a certain point, I was using my screen name, but hey, you know. Nobody has done anything, and everybody's just standing around. Says I have less experience with Super C than Contra, but for me Super C was much harder. And OG says I don't grease fry anything anymore. Yeah, it's very rarely for me too, OG. Maybe like once in a blue moon now. OJV says my name is not Jeff. Okay. I thought you said in the chat that it was, or that someone just said my name is Jeff. Ah, somebody there. Gotcha. Well, if it's not, then tell them that it's not. All right, let's get out of here. OG says a lazy group, more like the movie characters. Really? Really? They're not doing anything. They're probably all just standing around for one person to do something. And I don't feel like being heroic at the moment. Later in the night when we're Chad, that's when I'll run around and try to do everything. Right now I'd like to get a couple wins. Mr. Matthews says, it was unexpected when you used your proper name on BNP a few weeks back. I've only ever called you Pete because that's what Jez calls you, but you go by Peter. Either one, man. Doesn't matter to me. Peter. And yeah, I switched up on the bits and pieces because I figure I've been doing it for so long, and the people that watch it, we're somewhat familiar with each other right now. It's like a closer knit group, so I don't mind using it. And nothing. Nothing in this cabin either. I wonder where the phone part was. GV says Chad likes to get things done because he wants to get out of the camp. Pretty much. Pretty much. He's got things to do and high society parties to make. Oops. Opening the door by accident. Oh, somebody put some gas in a car. We have a little bit of progress. We have one thing done. See, these are the groups I should be Jason against. But I get to be Jason. Well, I'm not going to say that. I shouldn't say that. Because I do get some pretty easy runs as Jason. But we've all seen that I get the other kind as well. Where I have like 3 or 4 Vanessas and Bugsies just surrounding me and teeing off on me with baseball bats. Meanwhile, I don't think this guy has a kill yet. Oh, sorry. One person. So the phone part must have been in one of the cabins leading up to here on the other side of the street. Because I would have run into it by now. Unless it was in the kitchen. Might have been in the kitchen of the big house. Somebody went in there before I could check it. Mr. I says Chad is like 80s James Spader. Where's the fast car? And the powdering sugar. The powdered sugar. But pretty much. JV says, yeah, the Chad luck is preparing itself for Chad and you. They've got the other parts down by the car. If anybody's holding the phone part, they're obviously not going to try to fix it. Or it's over there. They're over there. And Jason's on the box. So we will join them. And hopefully not get killed. I've said it many times on the stream. I play Deborah the wrong way in the PC version because on PS3 I have her buffed up a lot more. And I think I have those buffs, so I play with a lot more reckless abandonment, I guess you could call it.
Oh God, what happened?
Like this. Jason, music playing?
Alex! No, Alex!
Got it.
Okay. Cops! Cops!
What are they doing? I kind of want to go in there and get the key and try to take the car.
What happened?
No!
probably not the best way to go. Let's go the other way. Oh, the...
Is that...
Out of the way. Useless.
Jason's killing my friends. Please get out here.
Come on.
No!
It was fixed.
Don't break. Oh my god. Help.
Copy on call therapy. 10-437.
And I've got the car keys. If I had a first aid spray. If I had a first aid spray. If only. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Scott, what's going on, man? Just trying to survive. M says, what's the game back there? Looks vaguely like Killer Instinct from this distance. It doesn't have a proper load screen. It goes right into the damn game. It's a Mortal Kombat game I have on PS2. I think it's the Shaolin Monks game. I'm not a big fan, but I was going through my stack and I'm like, oh, I haven't opened this in like years. I'll pop this in and see what type of load screen it has. It doesn't have a load screen. What do you think, guys? You think he's gone?
Oh fuck. Who is that? God, I can't look.
Monza. JV says they're distracting Jason so one of them can grab the key. Yeah, me.
Fixed it. I'm out of here.
Monza time. Whoa. Yeah. That's a good way to start the night off. That is a good way to start the night off. 1 for 1. Let's go. M says, so I was closer with the Killer Instinct. I'll still count it. Yep. Pretty much. Very close to it. Similar graphics and engine, that's for sure. Was it devved by the same people? I'm a hacker, yeah, I stole everything, yeah. JEV says, you're out of there? Yep, thank you. And Mr. I says, GG.
Yeah, he got like 5 fucking back then.
I need to give credit where credit is due to the people who fixed the phone and didn't call the cops. At least I called the cops for them. But I think I was the last person alive.
There's the hacker, though.
Yeah, everybody's hacking. Oh yeah, rare, you're right. Killer Instinct is rare. Now we're waiting for the group to fill again. JV says, yep, really is a good way to start the night off. That's for sure. Better than the last one. Better than last week. Took me forever to get a win. Or an escape. M says, I don't even know who has the Mortal Kombat license anymore. Bethesda? I couldn't tell you who does it now. That would make sense with how it looks now with like 11, but Inti says Warner Brothers, I think, and JV says you were the last person alive. Yeah, I think he let me go as well. He could have. I'm not sure if he morphed beside me, but if he did, then he was out of luck. But I think that he let me go. He didn't put up much of a fight, that's for sure. Considering I was the last person, he would have known I was in the cabin as well. Mr. I says I'm sick of MK. The newer stuff, I agree. I think RoboCop. Did I see that right? RoboCop got added to Mortal Kombat 11. Not really sure what he has to do with Mortal Kombat. I remember when they added Jason Voorhees. That was a while ago. Was that in 10? I want to say that was in Mortal Kombat 10. We got Franco Beans off the top with Alex Strickland. Derpy Dur. Hera. I wonder what the BGP stands for. Some type of gaming guild. Streaming. And we've got Billy Boy and Jay Riley and Mr. Ice. That's too many Mortal Kombat games now. No, I hear you, man. I agree. And he says Warner Brothers. That's great. That's great, Derpy Dur. Inti says Warner had the MK characters in Injustice, and they did that recent animated movie. Oh, this could be us. It is. It is us. Here we go. And Inti says Jason was in MK10 along with Predator, Leatherface, and Alien.
Find them and get your revenge.
Come on. Or Leatherhead, sorry. Leatherface was in Dead by Daylight. Oh, it's on. We're at the same map, Packanack, and I think that's Packanack Small. It's at the same place. I like that. Mr. I says, let's get it, Jason. Hopefully. With this group, I better get a couple kills. One down here as well. Then I'll save one to cover the phone or my mom's sweater, again, if needed. I got juked by La Chapa. Not a good way to start it. Anyways, let me break the doors here first before I go racing after him and break this radio. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. And that is what I wanted to do. So they're all the way over there. Let's go to this last house, because they were all converging around here before for some reason. In the counselor game. Is there a boat on this board? It sounded like a boat. Oh no, maybe that was her just picking stuff up. Thought I heard the propeller clicking. Yeah, pocket knife.
From me, Jason. Don't let them.
And I think that's the bear trap coming off the phone. It is. Oh no, there was a... Yeah, that's the phone. Oh no, it's not. Come here, Deborah.
Get up, Jason.
Is there a spawn with a pocket knife buff that I'm not familiar with? Like, what the... What in the absolute bleep?
They want to hurt you, Jason. Don't let them.
That's not what I wanted. I'm not even near the barbecue, but I'll take it. Inti says MK9 had Freddy Krueger and Kratos in the PS3. MK9 was my favorite of the bunch, but I'd like to see what they do with RoboCop. That kill takes way too long.
That's my boy. Hunt them down and make them pay.
I think he's upstairs. Yeah. You going out the window, La Chapa? You know what? Fire axe Jason will take that down in 2 shots. He's got a first aid spray. He's going out the window. Pulling my move. Somebody else up here? M says it's too early to get salty. Never too early. Does he have another first aid spray? Like, how many first aid sprays do you have? How many possible first aid sprays can a player get? Why are they just hiding? What is going on here? Ah, come on, La Chapa. Oh, you...
They want to hurt you, Jason. Don't let them.
Whoever's at the car, he's right behind you.
M says, I haven't played a Mortal Kombat game since the original arcade just to see what everyone was talking about.
That's my boy. Hunt them down and make them pay.
And OG says, oh no, that's just OG smiling, and Mr. I says, unlimited pocket knife cheat. If that's the real thing, man, that sucks. What the heck is this guy doing? If I crouch, I'm more stealthy? What?
Don't stop, Jason. They deserve to die. Make
They're
them
going after
die
Mom?
like we did.
Oh, no. Those are the open ones, damn it. Screwed that up. Ah. I'm stuck on the... I'm stuck. I shifted myself into a glitch. I can't move. They're calling the cops. God damn it. Well, obviously they couldn't find the phone in time. I think the phone was upstairs. I'm pretty sure I saw it. Did they... Maybe it's in the same room it was for me. Yeah. Did they repair the phone and leave? What? What is going on here? This is a weird group. They're hiding right there! You can't do that when I'm in my animation! Stick around, Deborah. As Mega Jetty would say, he's not with us yet, but stick around.
Don't stop, Jason. They deserve to die. Make them suffer like we.
I've already used my shift. I can't shift again. Really?
Want to hurt you, Jason. Don't
Why would you waste the shotgun already? Oops. Cancel that. Ah. Damn it. Alright, I'm just gonna do it this way. Sorry, guys. I'm having a brain fart, hitting the wrong button. I'm like, why is that not working? Fresh strawberry pie is delicious with a spoon required. Agreed on both, OG.
die. You can never die. Get up.
How many
Find
pocket knives?
kill them.
Where's he going? There's no girls left. Oh, there is! Trying to get the sweater.
They're trying to take me, Jason. Stop them.
I'm in rage mode, bro! I'm in rage! Throw your firecrackers all you want!
Yes. Kill for mother.
And now they die. God damn it.
Jason, my boy. Do you know what you're getting? No matter what they do, you cannot die. You can never die.
Oh God. No.
Ah, missed that one. Quick shot didn't work. That part ain't shift! Ah, just missed it again. Damn it. Pick up this pocket knife because I keep quick shotting into the ground. Chad was like right here. Maybe he's in that cabin. Yeah. Am I facing the bots? Is this a bot run? Did I log into the wrong thing? Pocket Knife the 13th, exactly. OG, will Brent pop in? Agreed, hopefully. I heard a rumor he would earlier, started by M. That'd be awesome. It's good to see him back in the Discord. And now Tommy is hiding in the big house. But I swear, guys, I think I wasn't paying attention, and I'm really playing with a bunch of bots. Oh. Yeah, jumped out the window. Mr. Matthews. Oh, nerd, what's going on? Says Brenty's in bed. I didn't see you come in, nerd. How's it going? And he said they have as many pocket knives as bots. Exactly. That's what I was feeling. Oh. He doesn't know that you can be seen if you're out that window. Oh, boy. It's like a practice mode. Or he's on the roof. And a quick kill to kill Tommy. I'll take it. 7 for 7. Slow golf clap.
They deserve to die, Jason.
Slow golf clap.
Make them suffer.
But that's really more of like a sarcastic insult dick move. I don't know why I'm saying that. But that's a fun run. They're still learning. They're not dicks, so I'm not going to trash them too hard, even though we were trashing them all stream. They're just trying to have a fun night. They're not buffed up with cheats and hacks. They're not being idiots, using the same buff 3 times on Bugsy or Vanessa. And I didn't feel like I was at batting practice. So, kudos to all of you in that group. If we stay together, hopefully that was a fun run. Let's catch up with the chat. I missed a lot. Mr. Rice says, damn, I should have bought some strawberry lemonade and dip when I was at Wawa. And M says, what kind of dessert are you? Ice cream or pie? OG says ice cream normally. Now hot pie with ice cream topping is awesome. Agreed. Or just pie with cheese. I like a strip of cheese. French Canadian in me. OG says my internet is lagging. Oh no, OG. Hopefully it's not my stream, but hopefully your thing catches up. Am I still live? Because there's a timer on my stream. It says 40 minutes, but an hour and a half. Like, am I getting kicked off at an hour and a half in the studio? I've never seen that before. Apple pie and vanilla ice cream. M says, I'll be honest, I would have guessed you were an ice cream guy, even though as a Texan you were probably supposed to go for pie. M says, Mr. I says, best combination ever. OG says, exactly. Wow, I missed a lot. Nerd came in. Hello, everyone. Fashionably late as usual. All good, man. Good to see you. Mr. Matthews says, I can never mix ice cream with another dessert. I can't stand the feeling of a cold fork. I used to like Cool Whip a lot on my pie as well. Or strawberries in Cool Whip. Like frozen strawberries in Cool Whip. That was a thing. Mr. I says, I used to like Live strawberries quick too before they made it liquid rather than the powder mix. Oh, quick. Yeah, exactly. The liquid one was is good, but the powder mix was great. Pocket Knife the 13th, and Nerd says Brenty's in bed. So I was counting down to see how long it would be before he stabbed you in the neck with a pocket knife, pretty much. And Mr. Matthews says, I started the rumor. Brent was just quick to squash the rumor before it gained much transaction. Johnny, what's going on? He says, hi, everybody. Hi, Dr. Nick. Good news, everyone. We have another game and another week of Joe Bob's Drive-In. And I did hear what movie they were talking about on Twitter, but I can't remember. I don't think they were saying it. I think they were just hinting at ideas of what they might do for future ones. But I hope you're doing well, Johnny. Mr. I says, Jason must have multiple puncture wounds in his neck from pocket knife stab wounds. Yep. Johnny says, my stream is fine. Nice. Thank you. And Nerd, good to hear that. Nerd says 7 for 7. A room, A- room for improvement. They dropped out. I can't face an 8th player if there's not an 8th player? Oh, there's a hack. Goddamn hackers. He's got the Jason Goes, the Savini Jason's pitchfork, and he's retro Jason. OG says, wake up, Brent. Wake up, Brent. Wake up, Brent. Sorry, guys, it's the tradition. No reason to apologize. OG, for 2 reasons. You're right, it's definitely a tradition. We need to chant every week to wake up Brent. And the second reason is, I'm the Canadian. I'll do all the apologizing we all need to do for the room. So I got us all covered throughout the night. I'll get enough apologies in to cover the entire stream. Alright, so we've got the car keys already. Let's make our way to Higgins. Mr. I says pocket knife perk. I wish. I wish I could roll that if that's the thing. Wasn't a thing to begin with. OG says, not your stream, just occasionally problem on my end. It's okay mostly. Gotcha. And Johnny says, sadly, Shudder is cropping out itself again. I can't get into the episode. Gotcha. Well, thank you for the update. Hopefully it straightens out, Johnny, by the end of the evening, so you can at least get some of the viewing time. And because I'm sure I'll watch one of the movies after we're done here. Mr. I says, dang. Did Jason just really have a pitchfork? Yeah, it's the Savini Jason's weapon. The Hell Jason. Coming back from hell, not goes to hell. And JV says, I'm Irish. First aid spray. Here we go. Feeling good about tonight's runs. Pick a map up. Pick the flare gun up. And nothing else here. On to the next cabin. Oh, there's this little one. That never, oh, it has a pocket knife. That thing never has anything in it. Deborah has the luck tonight. Deborah has the luck going on. Mr. I says that was retro Jason though. Yeah, that's what I mean. On Steam, they've hacked it. They can patch in and they're different Jasons. They mash up Jasons. I see it all the time on Steam. Not on the other consoles I play on, just on the PC version. And he says, Savini Jason has a hellish looking pitchfork. They're in a couple of the movies too. I think I was already in here. Yeah, or somebody was. Not me. Let's see if we have anything done. We got fill the gas tank. And that's not much else than that. We'll keep going. OG says horror movies are more woke resistant than other movies. That's true. I can definitely see that, OG. But I think it's also that they were like one of the more open type of movies or open-minded type of movies to begin with. So they don't really need to. There's not much room, you know. Here we go. I saw the chat come up in OBS first before it popped on the YouTube, the studio. Mr. Matthews says, yeah, it seems like everything is coming up Millhouse so far. That reminds me of that video game. OG's talking about horror, and you mentioned The Simpsons, and then we're playing a video game. We always talk about video games. What was that game? Bone Splinter or Bone Splatter or Bone Crusher 4? The one that they keep want to play, and that's the one with Homer and the gummy Venus de Milo and the babysitter and the babysitter's butt. And she tricks Bart to do a bunch of things to play a few minutes of it. But when Millhouse puts his name in, it's Thrill House, and it still doesn't fit on the entire screen. Thrill House. He's just captivated by putting his name in. That's what video games were back in the day. That's a perfect example of what retro games were back in the day. It would take you 20 minutes to put your name in, and you'd be like spellbound. You'd be like, Oh my god, I'm ready to play. Bone Storm, thank you, that's it. Something about convicted killers beat each other with weapons or something. Mr. I says it's ironic they call that mind-numbing rehash crap woke. Pretty much, and I just the word bugs me because it's not a proper word. Not to become like a too bothered by bad syntax or grammar, but that's not a proper word. JV says 1.21 gigawatts. 1.21 gigawatts. It can't be done. It just can't. Tom, what was I thinking? The bolt of light. A bolt of lightning. The unfortunate thing is, you never know when one's going to strike. We were talking about this last week. We talked about this every week for like... So we watched, like, Rebecca and I watched the first two Back to the Futures last week, and we're going to watch part 3 tomorrow. Back to the Future 3. So we watched the first two because we were talking about it so much. It was just on my mind. I'm like, we got to do this. And I've actually... I've taken a break, like much like my many breaks from the game I was working on of mastering, because you mentioned it the other night, and I've started playing Back to the Future again. I can't get past the cafe stage. I've never been able to make it past that damn cafe stage. I've got to like 40, I've got to 45, but I've never got to the 50 guys you need to hit. So, side rant over it. That's it. Inti says, convicted killers attack each other with meat hooks. OG says, maybe smaller budgets and greater concern for appealing to horror audience is a factor. That too, OG. Mr. Matthews says, the one that Bart stole. Maybe. I can't remember. Jenny says he's copying me by saying radical. It says radical. It's my thing. That's what I say. Yes. The duplicate Millhouse when they go to Shelbyville. The other Millhouse. And he said radical. That's my thing. I say radical. And Inti says Bone Store is when Bart steals. The nanny episode was the other one I don't remember. Ah, okay. There's two different. You're right. Okay. I'm blending. Much like many of the Simpsons seasons, I'm blending the two together. Nerd says, GV, someone hit their head off the toilet bowl. I woke up and I had a vision. A vision of this. Uh-oh. This one might not turn out too well for us, guys. Fortunately, I have a pocket knife. Uh-oh. Can't have our streak break yet. Tommy's here. Oh my god, the car's fixed and I'm standing around with the car keys, guys. They fixed the car and I've got the car keys. Is it this car? Please let it be this car.
Is that a person?
Damn it. Damn it, no indeed. Goddamn hackers. Damn it. Disemboiler 4, that's it. The game where condemned criminals dig at each other with rusty hooks. Got it. And JV said I had to do that at least once. Keep doing it, man. Keep doing it. And Mr. I says, I think the nanny one was Homer the Philanthropist. Does that sound... The Philanthropist. Does that sound right? And Mr. I says, the descent was awesome. Mr. Matthews says, where Homer peels the gummy Venus off the babysitter's butt and then gets sued for sexual harassment. That's the one I was thinking about. And that's the game she has. Do you want to play the new video game? Men always follow their video games and drives them into the wall. I'd play that game. I would clean the floor to play that game at that age. Hell yeah. You want me to do the dishes and mop the floors? I'm in. OG says, see? Focus on our good movies, exactly. OG says Monster Time didn't make it. Got stuck in a trap. Got stuck in a trap. But hey, we had a victory, and we played as Jason a perfect match, so we were due for death. Can't be perfect every episode. Inti says in the episode, Homer Badman, on one of the earlier seasons when the show was still good. Homer Badman, that's the one. That's the one. Mr. I says he felt like he was watching real women fight for their lives rather than feeling like I was being force-fed. Captain Marvel. Oh, Captain Marvel. JV said I played Back to the Future and beat it 29 times. Wow. I can't do that. I can't do that. I cannot do that cafe stage. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll master it. Inti says probably based on something like Splatterhouse. Yes. Splatterhouse. Good games. Mr. Matthews says season 3 through 6 were the best Simpsons, peaking with season 5. Yep. Good writing group. Very good writing group at that time. But I like the early seasons as well, even though they're a little cringy to watch now, like the first and second season. But wow, I think the sound was like delayed there because I heard something in the load screen I normally don't heard. I normally don't heard. I normally don't hear. It was like ka-cha. It's like wow. Mr. I says another great female-led film was, of course, the original Alien films. Yep, all 4 of them, including Resurrection. I don't say that jokingly. I just say that to rabble the group up here so we can debate it, because I'm a fan of Resurrection. Unabashedly. Are we Jason again? No. This time it's Raiden. Maybe he's going to throw lightning bolts. Throw lightning bolts at everyone. But no, the aliens were great. Ripley's character.
Oh God, what am I gonna do?
Why is there 2 first aids on top of each other? Could the game be any more nerfed? Here you go, have like 17 first aid sprays. Oh, by the way, here's 5 pocket knives and a bunch of buffs. Roll everything and you get your perfect buffs. By the way, Jason, we're going to take your stats down. And you're not going to have the grip strength or speed you once did. Uh-oh. Have fun with that, guys. Getting salty. Getting salty. I've been salty since the top. I should be salty more often, apparently. I play better. Mr. I says, I've been watching clips of Underwater, but I haven't seen the actual film. I heard the creature is based on Cthulhu. Underwater. Don't think I'm familiar with that. JV says, the caffeine stage was hard, but as I kept playing, it got easier. Also, I look up the hardest parts of the game I own before I play it. Nice. Uh-oh. Am I going to die already? Jeebus. OG says Ripley was good at getting other people killed. Great time to point out no weapons around the power plant, Ripley. Oh yes, you can't have any weapons. Go in there without any weapons. You're not taking any plasma rifles in there. And Nerd says Alien 3 would have been better as a standalone movie without Ripley. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Uchi says she was cool but flawed. And Mr. I says, yes, Ripley was a great character. And M says, I agree. And OG says she ruined 3. Not going to disagree with that. Not going to disagree with that. And Mr. I says that what makes her great, she actually has flaws. Unlike the women characters in today's film, they're all superheroes. Or super... Can we get the phone part? Can we get the phone part? GV says, no, you are. I'm not going to die yet, if that's what you're referring to. I'm going to do this. Whoop, sorry. Okay, the four-seater's fixed, and I've got the car keys. Let's rock. Let's rock. Let's rock. Try an Al Bundy impression. My best Al Bundy impression. Uh-oh. M says Alien Resurrection would have been a better movie if it were removed completely from the Alien universe and then never made. OG says, yes, flaws are critical to character development. And Johnny says, first movie tonight is brain damaged, but still can't get into the stream. Ah, man, that sucks. Hopefully it levels out soon, because I know, like you said, Shudder's got issues occasionally. Occasionally is my politeness, my Canadian politeness shining through. Look, a baseball trophy, and I can't read the other one. I've got nothing to do because Jason's camping the car, so I figure, hey, why not try to read these trophies on the mantle? Mr. Matthews says, well, it was Gorman who really screwed that one up. He should have told them why they weren't supposed to fire weapons. Well, yeah. Must have been a concussion. Well, maybe that might have been pre-concussion. This guy's active, but he's really just a camper. He's probably sitting outside waiting for me to go out the window. Oh no, he's up at the top of the map. Damn it, what am I doing? Go! Oh, god damn it, it's the other car.
Is that a person?
Let's take both car keys, because I'm a dick. Come on, Deborah. Get some stamina. Mr. Rice says Ray and Mary Sue is one of the worst. Ray and Mary Sue's. Well, I don't need to read the rest of that comment. I think people now know where I stand on that. It's Monza time, OG, and this time we're gonna make it. Mr. Matthews says that Captain Marvel was a flawed character. I think even in the comics she was an egotistical a-hole. Yep, she really was. Really was. God damn it. There's never a pocket knife around when you need one. Where's my pocket knife cheat? Woodhouse, where's my pocket knife cheat? You know we're gonna die, right? There used to be a way to get by this. Damn it. And now we die, gentlemen. And now we die. As we run farther away from said car.
Copy on the road therapy. Air Force 97.
Ah, somebody actually got the first aid spray over here? Are you kidding me? Uh, I don't even know what the heck that person was saying or what soundbite they were trying to play. Like, I don't even know why people do that. I really don't know. Indy says Project Alice was supposed to be uber powerful because of the experiment, so I'll give it a pass. We're talking about Resident Evil? Mr. I says, no, she wasn't OP, like you said, but it was actually part of the game. And Sigourney Weaver, M says Sigourney Weaver might possibly be the best female voice in all of Hollywood. And Scarlett Johansson's isn't bad either. Mr. I says, oh, another great female lead was the girl from in The Skeleton Key. The Skeleton Key. Wasn't that Kate Hudson in that movie? Pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure almost certain I saw that in the theater. OG says Ripley is less than helpful in Alien as well, causing some deaths, I believe. Inti says Scarlett Johansson in Lucy was the merriest Sueist of them all. Lucy. Not familiar. So, Glitch, we're just going to watch you. Oh, Tommy just got killed. There's a Tommy kill. And we got Billy Boy. We've got La Chapa in the bowling outfit. Mr. Matthew says, OG in the original Alien, all Ripley did was bitch and nag to everyone else. She was kind of a see you next Tuesday. Oh yeah, giving Brett and what's his name such a hard time about fixing or about their shares. We want some of those shares. I'm like, no, you don't get any of those shares. Mr. Sigourney Weaver looks better with age, and Mr. Matthew says not even the main characters until suddenly she was. And Mr. I says, yeah, Kate Hudson, that's her name. Yep. I think she's still married to Chris Robinson from the Black Crowes. Maybe not, but I know they had a kid together. I remember that. I think your kid's name is like Moonbeam or something. OG says, but she killed them with a sexy voice and avenged them. So, yeah, exactly. I'll get revenge for you. GAV says, I think the trophy you were looking for was a ballet trophy or dancing one. I don't know. I think so too, but it's fun. I just thought it was funny. One, because Jason was camping outside, but two, that I could clearly read. They made the baseball thing totally illegible, but you couldn't change the camera angle enough to see the other one. So why give the detail to one and not the other? It was just a bad joke. OG says, she bumped their elbow when least helpful, running them right into the creatures. I was like, you go that way. I'm going to go this way, and you go that way. Oh, Glitch might make it. We might have a survivor. We might have a survivor. Not yet. There we go. You get it, Glitch. You get it. What is that sound they're trying to use?
Come to mommy, Jason.
Ripley says OG. OG says Ripley was a terrible person. Is all I'm saying. I still like her. Agreed. She was nice to Newt, and she was. I would say she was like occasionally nice to Hicks, but other than that, in any of the Aliens movies, she wasn't very nice to anyone. GV says, wonder if Sonic could survive this. Oh yeah, he'd put his shoes on, he'd be gone. Just call in Tails. Tails will come fly him out. I think he could. Mr. Matthews says, flawed OG. JV says, I think Sonic could survive. I agree. I agree. OG says, I would have pushed her out front. And Mr. I says, Ripley looks like a dude. Weaver actually looks like a woman now. Mr. Matthews says, and yes, I totally would have, even though she has no butt. What is this? Was this guy in the room before, or this person? I never noticed this. Pointing over, side eye, pointing over, and looking at butt. As we're talking about butt. It's like the emoticon version of the peach emoji. The old school peach emoji. Nerd says Hicks should have left Ripley and the kid to die, the dumbass. You're not wrong. Could have been out of here. He's like, Marines, we are out of here. Literally, see you later. Getting ready for another run. C4 Jason again. We had a pretty good run already as Jason. We've had a couple bad kills there. Well, that wasn't a really terrible one. But I wasn't lucky enough to find a second pocket knife, much like many of these players in the game. It's hard to find a second one where everybody's got 3. Just saying. JV says, because Sonic could slow down time if Jason tried to grab him and Sonic could just run off. True. And Mr. I says, another film that creeped me out was Pulse. How many part 8? Oh, that's part 7. That is not us. It's Glitch. Mr. I says the aliens were no joke in the second film. That's for sure.
I gotta get out of here. Now.
See if the shotgun's back here again. Ah, sometimes it spawns there. And it wasn't there. Nothing in there. Let's run upstairs. Race against time. Gotta check all these drawers before more people get here. Or Jason. Map. You can get that anywhere. Now that they have them, they should have taken the maps out of the randomizer once they gave it the ability to have it on the map board, because those map boards weren't in the game to begin with. But hey, that's all in the past now. Nope. Wow, what a crappy main cabin. Literally nothing. Why are there 3 Deborahs pretty much wearing the same thing? Weird. But kind of groovy as at the same time. I'm just going to go over here and rest a bit because my stamina is really low. I'll take those. I'll take those. Let the stamina recharge and go check another cabin. Wow, good timing. Why are they after me first? Whoa. Like, come on, bro. Why you got such a hard on to get Deborah first? Close the door! Johnny says almost halfway, still can't get in. Odd to the stream, that sucks, man. One item in each. These people are moving faster than the group I was in before. Oh, she says nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be safe. Ripley, you can't nuke a multi-billion-dollar facility. Damn it. Where's the power box? I believe Corporal Hicks is in charge. Ugh. Of course there's a bear trap. It's part 7. He has like 2 bear traps. Now the cars are all fixed. Mr. Rice says one of my favorite film, well, one of them, Fright Night, the original. Oh yeah, man, good old Charlie. With Roddy McDowell as the nighttime host of that horror show. Fright Night's awesome. Not the remake. The remake blows. Oh, thanks for picking me up, guys. I appreciate the help. Thanks for the assist, guys. Well, you were gonna leave without me, so get fucked. Sorry, guys. There's my 1 F-bomb for the night.
All set. Time to get out of here.
Monza time! And it's the small map. You're not going to recharge quick enough to morph over to get us. Hopefully I took out the person that was coming that needed a ride, not the person that left us initially. Stry says, OG says, great movie. Em says, one of my favorites as well. Friday Night was an awesome movie. Johnny says, now this brain damage is about a kid. They get like an alien sidekick attached to his neck and brain. I'm familiar with the movie, Johnny, but I haven't seen it myself. And he says those idiots at Wayland Yutani trying to weaponize aliens are nearly as dumb as Indian weaponizing dinosaurs. Yep. Uh-huh. Mr. I says, man, I miss movies like that. And GEV says Sonic would have no problem escaping once everyone realizes Jason is there. Nerd. What's going on? Sorry, not nerd. Mega Jetty says, hey guys, I'm having an effed up Friday here. Hopefully you're doing okay, Mega Jetty. Good to see you, man. Thanks as always for coming in. Mr. Matthews says, I don't understand how that evil Ed kid wasn't in a bunch of other movies. He was so good.
Your job is through.
Agreed. Agreed.
Mommy.
Mr. I says, that movie was so my childhood. And Mr. Matthews says, remake sucks. Sure does. Colin Farrell? No, thank you. I don't... Like, the Total Recall remake as well. Oh, God, Colin Farrell. Stick to making movies like In Bruges. That's where your power lies. Uchi says, Monza time. Yep. We rocked it. Jumped in there and jumped out. Just went out. And Mr. Matthews says, mine too. I was probably too young to watch it, but I loved it. Mr. I says, and the female vampire in Friday Night 2, the original, was sexy. Oh yeah, Friday Night 2 is pretty good as well. And Mr. Matthews says, yeah, too bad the movie wasn't as good. Kind of weird. Jenny says, I haven't seen it either. I'm happy to see it with Joe Bob for the first time if I ever get it to stream. Well, the thing that sucks about the TV not working is that you'll always be able to watch it after the fact. That they put it up in the Shudder library. But hopefully it starts to work for you. Mr. I says she actually looked like Chris Sarandon at Jeebus. I'm off tonight. Jay says, okay, gotta let my computer charge real fast. See you soon. Sounds good. Sounds good. We'll be here for a bit. See you in a bit, man. Mr. I says, Colin Farrell is such a metrosexual. And Mega Jetty says, it started off rainy, now it's snowy. I don't have enough time to buy cookies before work. And someone stole my stepdad's parking spot. Well, that sucks, man. But yeah, it's supposed to snow here too, man. It's freezing. It is so cold here right now. Can't believe it. It's supposed to be like a frost warning overnight and a high of like 3 tomorrow and a little bit of snow. It's like... But... on a positive note, it should kill all these murder hornets that are replacing coronavirus. So, everything going in waves. Mr. Matthews says, honestly, the Friday Night remake was probably the only thing I've actually thought Colin Farrell was decent in, and I don't like him very much. Nope. Me neither. I don't need that update, bro. I really can do without that update. I don't need to know. Don't need to know that stuff. Mega Jetty says, when has it ever snowed in May? When? Last year, like, we've had some late ones in April here. We've had some late ones in April, like the last couple weeks. It's been a while since I've seen a May snowfall, but I've seen, like, pretty cold Victoria weekends, too. That's what's coming up. We have a long weekend this month, guys, in Canada. It's called Victoria Day, celebrating Queen Victoria. Mr. I says, I just can't see Colin Farrell as a vampire. Mr. Matthews says he was no Chris Sarandon, that's for sure. Or Amanda Burse as well as the girlfriend. Marcy Rhodes. Marcy Nay Rhodes. Marcy Darcy Nay Rhodes. I think that's how you would say it for Married with Children. And that's exactly right, Inti. Remember the Total Recall remake? Me neither. It's so forgettable. Like, why would they make that? Why? Now I'm live and I don't have that thing anymore. Oh my god, the Circle of Death. We're buffering? We had a buffer. No. Hopefully that's the only buffer of the night.
They shouldn't be here, Jason. Stop them.
Megan says I actually like some movies, Kevin Costner films, but I'm growing unfond of the man given Rosetta Allen's knowledge of him. All right. Let's guard the sweater, and let's go to the phone box. And Megan says no buffer on mine. That's good, man. I saw it in my studio for a minute, so it might come up in a little bit for you guys. But Mr. I, let's not talk about the the Ghostbusters remake. That's another one I saw in the theaters. That was like ground zero. That's when I knew something was wrong with movies. When I saw that, I was like, what? What? What did I just watch? And M says it skipped a bit, I think. That's what I think, all that's happened. But if that's the worst we get tonight, I'll take it. No. Pouring gas in one of the cars. Or the boat. And it was the boat. God damn it. Maybe not. Maybe not. I saw that door close. Oh, it's the pooper. Really? Off with their heads.
That's my fault.
Get a quick kill to start the game. Alright.
Nathan, pay.
Let us go. Actually, we got a phone box here. Not a phone box, a power box on this one. And left. Salty. Salty biznatches, really. Mega says, I like the RoboCop remake, but not as much as the original. The remake did good, putting more emphasis on the family. They tried part 2, but mucked it up. And Mr. I says, oh, and another bad remake, The Fog. Well, The Fog is like another classic. It's not a movie that needs to be remade. Oh, I knew there was somebody over here. I could see the sound echo. There's 2 people in there. Nerd says with that punch, Jason should be Jason versus Ivan Drago. God damn it. I hate when I'm stuck in there and I can't see where they're running. They got like a 10-second head start on me. Kenny, bud. It's okay. I'm gonna take care of you. Everything's gonna be fine, buddy. Everything's gonna be perfectly fine. It'll all be over in a minute. See, that's how you're supposed to talk as Jason, not in the stream. Don't trash talk to other players. If you want to talk in my own personal stream, so we have some fun here, that's fine. But I don't get why people talk as Jason in stream to the other players. Yeah. Came out of the morph too quick, or the shift. I mean... Yeah. Damn Vanessa. The bane of my existence. Stry says the Scream movies were good too. Agreed. Agreed. Scream. The Scream movies are good. Mitch! Mitchy boy. Like, what? I kicked him through the wall. Why is that kill even available? And I reached through the wall, pulled him back in to get my axe. That's how OP Part A Jason really is.
To die, Jason. Make them suffer.
Alright, where's... Oh. Wasn't even paying attention. They got the thing off the phone. What kind of bad morph is that? Chad! Chadley!
Please, no!
Get up,
Chads!
find them. Kill them.
Trying to sneak up behind me, eh?
Please, no!
Quick kill for you, bud.
Is that a dead body?
They deserve to die, Jason. Make them suffer.
Sorry, guys. I'll catch up in the chat in a minute. Yeah, I think she went back outside. I'll pick the pocket knife up. Yeah. Waiting for me to make a move. Ah, I got stuck in the damn thing. Just for that, Deborah. No hay for you, bunny. No grass. Just lots of blood. Well, that's a terrible smack talk. Jeez. That's like the worst smack talk ever. It's like, you... It's like, hey, Biff, get your damn hands off her. Do you really think I should say damn? Do you think you really think I should swear? Yes, damn it, George, swear, goddammit. Somebody in there with like stealth on? Because I see the sound. Okay. Yeah, they're in there. Fox! What's up, bro? Yeah. What the heck? I hit... Oh. Lagged. And I don't have any bear traps left. He's claiming he's fixed stuff. See how legit that is. Really? Really? And I just love scrubs that do that. I'm gonna hit the window after you try to hit me. Haha, got you because you were standing too close. Perfect. Let's hit the old power. All that's left is this person. Getting out. No. Oh yeah, got out.
Please no!
God damn it. God damn it. At least they gave me the kill. Gotta give him that. And he says, bang, bang, bang. Thank you for not smoking. Pretty much. Mr. Matthews says, pretty funny in some parts too. I like it when he gets the polite directives. Oh, RoboCop 2, yes. RoboCop 2, the sequel. It is really good. Much like Predator 2. Not as good as the OG, but still great. Yep. RoboCop 2 is good. With the nuke. Oh, the nuke. Mr. I says, I think they should make a sequel to Event Horizon. I don't know, man. I think they might. That's probably one that you want to leave alone. Mega says, badass phase kill. Thanks. Thank you. Remember the Faculty? Yeah, man. I don't know if you were here when I told you the story, when I told the story about the Faculty, but back in the day, like when theaters started getting bigger, and the smaller ones started getting phased out. There was one in my area that had 3 movies. It had 3 movies at a time. Let's change up to Chad. We'll leave this group. We'll get some Chad. Nobody else in there. I'm gonna tell this Faculty story in a minute. Let me just get into it, and then we'll talk about the RoboCop games. I see NT. But while we're waiting, I'll tell the Faculty story. So it was like you wouldn't even call it a triplex. It just had 3 screens, 3 movie theaters. And eventually it started doing movies on Tuesday for $2, which became common. I think it's still a thing where they have Tuesday cheap night. But at the time, I'm dating myself, that it was $2 a movie. But I remember this theater, it was around the time that the remakes came out. And I was in high school at the time. And the remakes came out of the special edition of Star Wars. And I would go see them so many times. I would see them so many times. But then the Faculty came out a little bit after that, because I think those were like 97. Am I right there? Like 97, 98. Then the Faculty came out, I want to say 99 was the Faculty. And I must have seen that movie with my friend. We must have seen it like 25 times. No word of a lie, if not more. We went every day for like a month straight. We lived that movie. So I hear you on the Faculty, man. That's a great movie. To the point where we could just quote it line for line. We'd tell each other the movie as we were watching it. But hey, those were the days. Let's hope we can just go to movie theaters again shortly. That's all we... But yeah, Mr. Matthews, we're talking about the RoboCop games on NES or otherwise. Indy says, I played RoboCop 2 on the NES, but I got stuck on the first level. I've played the RoboCop game, but I can't get past the... I haven't played it too much, but I can't get past where... it's after the level after where you go and save like the mayor or whatever. I can't get off the street into the next boss, so... Not too familiar with those games. I'm trying to think if I played other ones. I don't think I've watched gameplay of the RoboCop versus Terminator game. And now we're waiting. In a load. We'll do some runs as Chad once we can get a group going. Maybe we'll do an offline play as the bots, and then we'll change up our Jason. Do some Crystal Lake. Go to Part 9, Jason. We'll do an offline bot run because we're having trouble finding a room. Mr. Matthews, and then my own claim to the fame. The football field scene was filmed at my high school. Nice. Oh, yes, we talked about that before. The Faculty. Yes, now I recall. I'm like... I was trying to think RoboCop because we were on it, but yes, the Faculty. I do remember you telling that story. But that's awesome. When Elijah Wood's like running away from the bullies.
They're here, Jason. Find them.
Johnny says, darn, still can't get into the stream. Damn, that sucks, man. It's really too bad. Oh, it's part 9. That's the Jason that has three bear traps. Like, why? Why even bother? Come here, Chad. I have something for you. An axe. An axe, bud. And you have a pocket knife. I'll trade you an axe for a pocket knife. Mr. I says, one of my favorite films, I remember Usher was in it. Funny, not horror. Funny film, not really scary. Selma Hayek was in that too. Jon Stewart was one of the teachers. There's a ton of cameos in that. Mr. Matthews says, a couple of my friends went to be extras in the stands. Nice. And you opted not to for some reason. You were waiting for a bigger break than extras. That's what I'd be like. I'm not going to be an extra. Really? Johnny says the faculty is like a who's who of cameos now. Even Danny Masterson is in it. Yep. Somebody is pouring something. Wrong car. Yeah, I got caught on the damn fence again. And now I'm on a rock. Megan says, I saw the original Star Wars on VHS as a kid and I loved watching the special editions in the theaters despite the fact that Han Solo saw it first. It's like I got the experience what everyone in 1977 did, but in 1997. Nice.
Please, no.
Robert Patrick, yes! Mr. Matthews, how could I forget Robert Patrick was in there? Just chewing it up. He was a very underrated, underappreciated actor. Yep. Why did he come back in? What in the heck is Kenny doing? Come here, Kenny Loggins. It's time to take you to the danger zone. Into the fire for you, Mr. Loggins. You're not going to run away and be footloose with me anymore. Famke Janssen, yes! Indeed, there's another one. Pre-Jean Grey and X-Men, yep. Just post GoldenEye. GoldenEye. That was like the last really good James Bond movie, I think. Personal opinion there, but I think that's probably the last really good Bond movie. Mr. Matthews said, I'm pretty sure I hung out with a girl instead. Not the one I married, though, so in retrospect, I wish I had gone with my friends. Mr. Matthews says, nice grab, Pete. Thank you. And Nerd says, Jason doesn't need to kill anyone. Pete's punning them to death. Hey, you've got to have some fun, Nerd. Got to have some fun with it. And I'm trying to be less salty tonight. I know some people might get disappointed in that, but just trying to enjoy it. It's a reverse night. Like, I was salty off the top, and I've desalinized as the stream has gone on. Where are you, Victoria? That's Vanessa. Go on the road. Much like you bots always do. Whoops. My bad there. Terrible throw. Terrible. Oh, Vanessa's on the run again. What a surprise. Star athlete here. Oh, came out to me. Good to see.
Get up, Jason. Find them.
Damn pocket knives. I'll read your comment in a second, Mega. Just want to get Vanessa here. If you want to go through the window so much, then go through the window. Mega Jody says, I'm thinking of doing a fan trailers from a Terminator 1 where the T-800 and T-1000 are both trying to kill John, but for opposite reasons, maintaining their status as enemies. Another where the T-1000 is human. And M says, yeah, Pete has unleashed a flurry of dad jokes. I really have. Mr. Matthews says, Stacy says she'll still be your friend even if you aren't salty. Well, that's good to hear. I appreciate it. Thank her for me. Or if she can hear it, thank you, Stacy. So, I'm sure I'll be salty before the night is out. But I won't be salty at this moment because I'm going to welcome Snowdub here. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you again. It's been a while, and yes, it's killing time. Everybody in the chat say hi to Snowdub. He's been working on a bunch of horror-related stuff as well on his channel. It's about time I got to do this kill. This is like my favorite kill in the game. Take that, Mitch. You didn't hallucinate that. That was not the weed.
Yes. Kill for mother.
That was real. Alright, who's left? Wow, how are there 4 people left? Man, I've been sloppy. So, we're pretty late in the game, so I'm just going to go cabin to cabin, I think. Oh, hold on. I thought we'd be at the point where people were hiding already, but it looks like Kenny is not hiding? Oh, that's Tommy. Just the voice is off.
Oh my god.
Ran right into it. Ran right into the trap on the phone.
Don't let them.
What the heck? He repaired the... What? He repaired the phone box after he got hit by the trap? And I had him in the chokehold? Was he repairing the phone while I was... while he was pocket knifing me? Jeez, I knew Tommy was OP, but come on. That is ridiculous. Uh-oh. We have a car moving. The bots don't drive the car very well. We've seen that many times before. Nope. It's kind of moving. Slow and steady wins the race, I guess. Oh, I haven't seen an AJ yet, so... Get out of here with the damn firecracker. No! I'm stepping into that firecracker. Yeah. Too low. I think that's Tommy again. It is.
Get up, Jason.
Couldn't get the kill I wanted, and he's free again.
Kill them.
Please, no!
He's trying to come out. So that was That's right, back when Famke was still young. She played the dorky teacher, and Snow says I've been super busy with work and streams on my channel. Yeah, man, that's what I mean. I know you've been streaming some, but I hear you on the work thing, man. I hear you. Same here. But good to see you again, for sure. Whoop. Not this time, AJ. Not this time. Mr. Matthews says, didn't make sense how she lived, though. Wasn't she dismembered? Yep. But it's one I'll forgive. Then we have Victoria hiding, I'm sure.
That's my boy. Hunt them down and make
And he says 94 Famke Jensen. Famke Jensen and GoldenEye was super fine. Xenia, that's it. On a top. Killed with her thighs. Yes, I do remember. And you had Sean Bean as 007. Like, come on. And you had the I can't remember the actors now that played Boris, the hacker. That dude was awesome. Good comedy. The girl who played, I want to say it was Natalia, was the main character. The main Bond female, the female lead. She was pretty good. We all know you're hiding in a closet, Victoria. Always in the closet. Those bots. Mr. I says, I'm a Daniel Craig fan. I didn't mind the first one, but not too big on the other ones since I like Daniel Craig by himself, but I just don't like how they've written him as Bond in the last couple movies. But hey, when it comes to Bond, I actually like the Timothy Dalton movies. And they get ripped apart. Or, well, at least they used to. Timothy Dalton's really good in those roles. In that role in those two movies. Hell, I even like George Lazenby in On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Johnny says, so lame. Apparently it was... the update on my browser that was blocking the stream fixed it now, but I'll skip it and rewatch it complete later. Ah, well, at least you figured it out, Johnny. And Mr. I says, I saw GoldenEye in the theater. Honestly, all I remember is Boris with the pen and Sean Bean dies at the end. Oh, Boris is awesome. And the pen. And he says, yes, I'm invisible. Mr. I says, Skyfall was my favorite Bond film. Whoops. My favorite one? Like, overall? I'd probably say Thunderball. If we're talking the entire Bond franchise, I would probably say Thunderball is my favorite one. But it's a hard one. There's so many good ones. That's another movie franchise. Mr. I says Spectre was terrible. I think that's the one that threw me off. OG says, I'm a Sean Bean fan. So am I, man. So am I. From back in the day, doing that. Well, I guess now it's really back in the day. Stuff he would do in the BBC. There, I knew it. I knew she'd be in the closet. Boromir. The only character, Ned Stark, that I could stand in Game of Thrones. Inti says, Boris was alright. He was funny. He should have lived. Agreed, Inti. And Mr. Matthews says, yeah, that Boris was Nightcrawler also. He looks like my governor vaguely. Ah, okay. I didn't know that was the same actor. Didn't put the two together. Mr. Inti says, no, I just read that Roy from Siegfried and Roy has died from corona. Oh, no, man. That is too bad to hear. Alright, now we're going to go back. And go into a room. And hopefully get to play as Chad a couple times before the end of the night. Mr. I says, and I like the Jason Bourne films except the one called Jason Bourne. Was that the prequel, like the last one? OG says, I like Sharp's Rifles, a British TV series with Sean Bean. Doesn't ring a bell, but I probably either seen glimpses of it or seen some of it. We used to watch a lot of BBC stuff. That would be on like our version. We would watch PBS. We had PBS up here. But we also watched it on our local one. TV Ontario was our public access television. We would watch a lot of that stuff. And he says he survived the tiger, but not the bug. Well, rip to Roy then, for sure. Spicy Cat 420 Game and Scrooge McCuck. Just love clicking their ready up buttons. Gotta ready up. Mr. I says, yeah, that was the last one. Was that a prequel? The Jason Bourne? The movie? I want to say it was. And Maid says, sorry, I'm not commenting as much. I'm watching Boston Legal with my stepdad while watching the stream. No worries, man. We are here. If you want to partake as always, or if you just want to chill and watch while you're doing something else, like hanging with your stepdad, by all means, man. Always welcome here at Crystal Lake Fridays. Mr. Matthews says, I also think Sean Bean was the most memorable part of that Thing prequel. And OG says, indeed, so am. Just gonna nod to that one. You guys got that? Got it right? Can't disagree. And yeah, I know. That's a classic name. It's almost good as Chad has a big dong. Scrooge McCuck. Oh, the quick brown fox was talking, I think. Oh no, not this guy again. Wonder if he still has to poop. Oh no, that's us, and we. Oh my god, I forgot to switch off part 9. No! Part 9 is so weak. We could be dying here, guys. We could be dying.
Remember what they did to us.
Mr. Matthews says, I approve of the DuckTales reference. That's how I'm interpreting it. Yep. Me too. This could be it, guys. This could be the first death of the night. Goddamn 3 traps. Got 1 trap left for the phones. Gonna be playing defense all this game. And the salt might be real.
No!
I'm just an innocent soul.
Oh my god, he takes forever. Takes forever to break stuff down. And I didn't put it properly on the spot. Just gonna take a deep breath. Relax and just enjoy the evening. Chilling on the stream with all you guys watching. Just have a good time. And Mega Jetty said, if there's a Darkwing cuck, I'd be really interested. Let's get dangerous.
Please, no.
Oh my god. Part 9. Totally forgot that I had switched it in the bot mode. And I know he can break faster, free and guard, but Jesus, I hate doing it this way.
Stop chasing me. I am scared, yes.
Just let me get this one try hard. That's all I want.
Oh my god. Please stop. I can't see her screen.
Hope I'm doing this right.
Now I'm salty. If you knew the game, you knew how weak part 9 was. Now I'm salty.
Please, no!
God damn it. I know his morph comes back up quicker and stuff, but Jeebus. It's so bad. Finally. And I put the long kill on. Here you go, guys. Do some more stuff while I take like 40 seconds to kill a person. Mega says, I've been spending my nights after work trying to earn that Darth Maul skin, Old Master, on Battlefront 2. Problem is it requires 5,000 kills and I only just hit 1,000 today. Oh, you get there, man. Just gotta grind. I think I'm a little lagged as well. The sound is behind the animation.
They want to hurt you.
Really?
Don't let them.
Really?
Ah, no.
Ah, come on.
Fuck yeah. Oh shit. Fuck you, Jason. Yep. Yeah, baby.
You wanna try that again? GV, back, eh? Not much. Just playing as the Jason I normally don't like to play as.
Make them suffer like we.
Good to see you back, man. I'll read the rest of the chat in a minute. Just wanna get a kill here. Get a kill, get a kill. Why did they have a second pocket knife? I had them.
Arms, dog.
No matter what they do to you, you cannot die. You can never die.
Oh, God!
3 pocket knives? Are you kidding me?
Let them.
Jesus stuff. Yes, go, 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 go.
It actually worked.
Get away, I might die.
Where the heck did I morph? They going in the back way? They don't know where they're going. What the heck? Did they already escape? They died? They died! I don't know what happened, but they died. Maybe they just left the game because they're punks. But hey, I'm a little trashy. Snowdub, he says he got his internet upgraded. Now I need to sign up for PlayStation Network that I can finally join you at this. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. I'll jump on the PlayStation version, play some. Why not? They got car glitched. They got car glitched. I will take it. And he says part 9 sucks. Anyone with minus traps is low tier, plus he's weak to damage. Exactly. The only thing he's good at is that he's got the extra, like the ability to buff up quickly and get his perks back. That's the only good thing about him. Oh, they went over here. I'm like, where did this person go? They were just here. Really?
Jason.
Oh.
Find them. Kill them.
I hate that. I hate that glitch. Not many people left anyway. Going after the phone. Did I go to the right house? Yes, I did. Where are they? They were just here. Why is there like a throwing knife in my arm? Why is that glitching out? Why is that kill not working? Why is that throwing knife stuck in my hand? It's like stuck through her head.
That's my special boy.
We had 3 suicides. One person quit because they didn't want to get killed. And then the other 2... I think they got car glitched. And the other person suicided as well?
You've done your job well, and Mommy is pleased. Come home, sweetie.
Wow. Trash counselors against the worst Jason. Yeah, I'm gonna mute the copyrighted stuff. Alright. Mr. Matthews says it's a quick. Brown Fox is talking trash. I know, like, who talks trash after suiciding in a game? You've quit a game. Like, I don't trash talk after I rage quit. I'm like, I suck. I don't. I feel like trash talking them in the chat, but I'm gonna let it go. Mega Jetty says, "What a bunch of putties with a capital SS." I feel like trash talking them, but I'm just gonna let it go and get on to the next one. And hopefully we're not Jason again. And I don't even have my Jason spawn turned up tonight, so obviously they don't have their Jason spawn even turned on to the middle. They're like all except the counselor. That's how you know you're in a trash group. Like. I'll fully admit, sometimes I suck at Jason, but come on. You have to suicide 4 times against the worst Jason? Alright, Chad run coming up. And guess what Chad's gonna do to these people? He's gonna steal the car and leave without them. And then we're gonna get the game closed and they're gonna kick us out. They're gonna kick us out. Or close the room. Or we're gonna be Jason again because they all want to be counselors and not be Jason. OG says they had no honor. That's for sure, man. What's the point of having a mute button? What's the point of having a mute button in this game if they're not mutable? Like, why? Why? Why is that a thing? Bro! Bruh is Chad. Alright, let's go. Let's get some Deborah. Deborah?
Was that real?
We were set to Chad!
Be real.
So they're hacking as well. Not only are they a bunch of putties and have no honor, they're hacking as well. Perfect. But let's brush it off and get back up and get back to it. And try to get a W. We'll be Chad next round. Mega says quit, don't play with hackers. Well. If I can escape before anything happens. Then we'll quit to another group. Oh, that was the wrench. I haven't even looked at the map, but I thought it might have been the boat part. And we can get some points while we're here. Why not? Uchi says, cool, Snow. And M says, that's it, Pete. Flip the table! Damn hackers and their hacking ways. And you know what else bugs me? Kids! And clouds. Uh-oh. Not the time to be outside running around. I will suicide if I get caught.
I think I put that on right.
Well, there's somebody over here, but chances are with how scrubby these people are, they don't even know what the boat part looks like. So we could go everywhere. OG says pieces go everywhere. Tables, ladders, and chairs match right here. In my place. About how salty I am. Oh, god damn it. The second gas. I wonder if I could take the gas on the boat if I had the boat part. That'd be pretty epic. Have fun escaping now. Alright. Focus. Must focus. Maybe there isn't anyone there. Mister, I should have bought some wine or rum. And OG says, drink it up with beers and martinis. Firecrackers. Foam parts not likely in this cabin, but we'll take a look. I find it's always on like the weirdest spots on tables. Or on top of bookshelves. And there's not many bookshelves in this cabin. I'm going to test my theory that these people don't know what the boat part looks like and go up. Check these cabins that have already been checked. And the guy's playing as Chad with his Speedos, so... Let's see. Mr. Matthew says, I wonder if I should have another beer. It is Friday. Do it, man. And Mr. I says, rum and Coca-Cola would have been good. Oh yeah, man. Rum and Cokes are good. Johnny says, "It'd be cool if you play as the main girl with the telekinesis from part 7 against Jason." Yeah, it would be. Adding in a mode like that, if they had kept developing the game. See you later, peeps. I actually left the match and didn't quit the game, so I just suicided. But you get dinged points for suiciding. At least in the... I remember they developed that for the PlayStation for a while. Like, if you left matches, or if you were glitching, or you were doing stuff you shouldn't have been doing. If you left matches because you weren't Jason, if you just suicided, you'd get... There was like a... RNG, like, behind the fact, and it would control what you could do, like, in terms of who you could play with. It would limit it. I remember reading about it. It seemed a bit far-fetched that they were just trying to scare players, but hey. OG says, do it, M. I agree, OG. And M says, alright, I'll do it. And OG says, bet that girl could float a beer right to you. She probably wouldn't, though. LOL. She's also in the actress who plays that Lars. What's her name? Help me out here if you're still here, Snow. But she was also in House 2. If you guys have ever seen the House movies, House 1 and 2. 2's a superior movie. Cub will tell you the first one's the superior movie. Cub is wrong, just like he's off the mark on a lot of things, even though I do consider him a friend still. Even though he can be wrong quite a bit. But House 2 is the superior movie, but she's in that movie as well. Oh, we've got Saint Nuke. Hookers and blow. Nothing can go wrong with this. Okay. What kind of room have I... Pee tastes like vanilla. Your dad calls me creamsicle. And it's not like we're teens in the 80s in a haunted camp. Yo. Oh, what's her name? We need to Google that, guys. It's bugging me. And I'm stuck in the load screen, so I don't have a cursor. Mr. Matthews says, I need one of those get me a beer Kathy sticks that you're going to invent, OG. I had to get it myself, and now I'm all fatigued. Oh yeah, that trip from the couch to the fridge or the washroom, and then back, man. I know the toll it takes nowadays, man. All right, I'm gonna check that while we're here. Lar Park, Lincoln. That's it. Lar Park, Lincoln. And it's time
To do something. I have to
for
escape.
Chad. Chad has arrived. Cobra Kai, never die. Sorry, I locked you out because I'm that type of guy. Because I'm Chad. And I'm going to do Chad-like things. OG, ooh, I like that. I can rate it on the stick. And Mr. I says, only beers I used to drink was Guinness and Corona. Guinness is awesome. Smithwick's is pretty good as well. I could go for a Guinness right now. It's been a while since I've had one. Oh, got a pocket knife. OG says, I'm okay, I'm gonna have a drink with you, M. Mr. Matthews says, I prefer Pacifico. And OG says Shinerbach. Oh yeah, man. I know that Shinerbach. We had that discussion before. Drinking Lone Star beer in Austin, Texas. And I met a fellow Canadian and she showed me Shinerbach and I never looked back. Whoops. Watch out! Mr. Matthews says, get the stick OG. And Mr. I says, Guinness is awesome. That's for sure. I'm taking the gas up to the better car anyway. Screw the two-seater. Now that we actually have a character who can run. Mr. Matthews says, Shiner was all I used to drink in Texas. I can see why after I got introduced to it. But that was my one foray down for Austin City Limits. Many, many years ago now. Many moons ago. Nam says, I think it's all any of us drank, actually. Seemed pretty popular. Let's go. Down we go. No, we almost had it. Almost had the perfect run.
There. Got it.
Oh geez, so sadly my beer stick is still in the design phase. Ah, okay. You'll get there, man. You'll get there. Trial and error. Or denial and error. A Rickyism. We'll go there. We'll go there. I am Canadian after all. Let's get the baseball bat. Mr. I says, every other beer looks like urine to me. That's just that coloring. Uh-oh. I have no stealth on this, Chad. And OG says, ironically, Shiner is brewed in Texas, but sold as an import. I can see that. I can see it. I would have believed that it was an import if somebody told me that. That's not a pocket knife. That's a pocket knife. All night long, I'm dying for pocket knives. Well, I've had a couple, but I've never had two. Good old Chad. Chadley gets in one game. Pocket knives are like growing on trees. That door is snapped. So maybe the foam part is here? Phone part is not here, but the phone box is. So let's check the next one. And maybe we can get some luck going. All I want is the phone part. All I want is that phone part. And I got the other gas. God damn it. The gas that I ran up here with. Here, let's see what's going on. Battery's in the other car, so... And I've got the gas, so I might as well run it down. Why do I always... Why does this always happen? I'm like, I'm going to be Dick Chad tonight. And then I'm like, oh, I'll run them down the gas because I have a character that can run. God damn it. Mega says, I'm still going crazy waiting for season 3 of Cobra Kai. And OG says, Shiner is dark German style beer. And damn tasty. And Mr. Matthews says, in the interim, you need a beer summoning pillow like in the office. Summoning sack, yes. I could definitely go for a Guinness right now myself. And some type of food. I am starting to get hungry. Nope. OG says, a good plan, M. How's your beer? M says, decent. The second one of the night never goes down as nicely as the first one of the evening. And OG says, I started watching Electric Dreams on Amazon Prime, kind of like Dark Mirror. I'll have to check it out then.
Oh, holy shit, is that a dead body? Oh.
You want to come help me here, Tommy? You have 2 checks, bud.
Oh, thank God it actually...
Well, I have a choice between a tree branch and a body part. Let's just hide over here. Megan said, supposedly Cobra Kai won't be aired until the 4th quarter. I hope not. Hopefully that's not the case. So they're taking the other battery. Somebody go get the damn sweater. No G says my first today. Nice. And Mr. Matthew says, really? It's like 11 there, isn't it? Yeah, it's almost 11. Oh, Somebody has the sweater. Where's Tommy? Really?
Fix it. I'm out of here.
You know how to fucking drive.
Yeah, well, if you let me drive, you'd get out, bro. Oh, you're talking about OG's beer. Never mind. Sorry, guys. Misread the chat. OG says 10. Yep, I was trimming trees this pole saw today, so drinking was not indicated as wise. Well, good to know that you can sit down and chill out while we're still here, OG. Where are the other keys? And the person with the sweater is dead, so there goes our chance of killing Jason. OG says 10-foot electric chainsaw. Wow. Definitely not a good idea to drink and operate. God damn it. I'm gonna make a Chad run for it, guys. Chad run in action. Back to the cabin. 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 And now just waiting in stealth. You know he's just waiting in stealth, right? Oh, no, he's not. Oh, they're killing him! So the person with the sweater didn't die. It was another Vanessa. Sweet. I'll take that victory. I survived long enough to get out. And Tommy's in the ground. Tommy's in the ground. The Terminator. And we survive. With the victory. Let's go. Well, we got a Chad lives, but that wasn't an escape. We need an escape before we wrap it up. We need a Chad victory. Or we'll just do a couple more. We'll see how it goes. OG says, good job, Pete. Thank you. And M says, you guys are so funny together. And it's true. Those videos are awesome. Well, you're playing as part... What do you got there? Part 3? Or he's changed it up. He's part 8 now. Oh, it was the other guy. The person who left. waiting for another player to come into the room so we can get another match. Just call me Whip. See, Nuke says, okay, that was a warm-up game. Dies first. Why am I in random? What the heck happened? I don't want to be random. I'm Chad. Maybe we have some more hackers in the house. Well, the shift is epic, bud. Who wouldn't rely on the shift? Okay, Mega Jetty says, wow, Saint Nuke and Terminator, some awesome names. Let's get into the room so we can play a couple more rounds. Oh, we're actually playing a real map. We're doing